So, alright guys, welcome to this video. So how's it going? It's Kieran here again, and the video I'm doing today is all about me. So, I'll be things entailing full name, my job, stuff like that, so let's just get on with it. And before I do that, I'd love to see a lot of subscribers. I know I did do a YouTube channel 2 years ago, but at that time, as I said in my last video last night, actually, I just didn't have the equipment to really make a good YouTube channel, and because I've got my own computer, if you can. You can kind of see it. There it is there. I can actually start to edit my own videos. So in the summer, I'll be doing like kinda a load of vlogs and stuff like that to do with football and stuff like that. Me playing football. Well, because hopefully I can get him on camera and I don't have to video on my phone for every video, because it's not going to be very interesting, is it? This is just my introduction to YouTube. The vlogs will be coming thick and fast, hopefully if I can think of vlogs to do. And that's basically it. So obviously my full name is Kieran Peter Marshall. I was named after my granddad. His name is Peter as well. His first name's Peter, actually. And if you're wondering what I'm reading off, it's a script that I've made for this. So I'm not very prepared for this video, but anyway. So I'm from Falkirk in Scotland. I was born in the Royal Infirmary Hospital back in 1999, the 27th of September to be precise. My age is 18, so it's legal for me to do whatever I want, except for killing, obviously. Obviously I wouldn't do that or do any crimes whatsoever, but it's legal for me to drink, it's legal for me to smoke. Obviously you can smoke when you're 16, but I don't smoke anyway, so it doesn't really matter about that. And basically just do whatever I want, but just no crimes. That's it. My job now, I work at the Land and Sea Fish and Chip Shop in Polmont, and that's not far from here. It's only about 10 minutes in a car. So I work as a counter assistant in there. So what that entails is, so when the customers come in, I take their money for whatever they've got. I help dish out all the sauces and salt and stuff like that. I've still to learn the dishing out part of like the chips, the sausage suppers, stuff like that. But that'll all come. And also I help through the back when it's about 9 o'clock and it's nearly the end of the shift. So I dry dishes, I do all sorts through the back. I even clean the middle. And obviously you've got to make sure everything is clean as a bone, because it's a food environment and you've got to give the public the best sources of equipment, you've got to give them the best sources of food, stuff like that. And the place where I work has won award after award, so they're doing not too bad for ourselves. I also worked as a retail assistant at Smith's Toy Superstores for about 6 months, and the reason why I left is because my contract ended. So that was just the termination of my contract. I would have loved to stay at Smiths because it was a really, really good job, great people, all in like the same age group as me, so a lot to chat about, football, stuff like that, drinking, stuff like that. Sorry about the lighting in here, I just realised that. It was kinda, I wanted to stay there, but it was just the termination of my contract. They didn't have enough hours and stuff like that. It was just a bit of pants really, but anyway. So that's like kind of my jobs and what I've done after school. And also I went to school at Bowness Academy and Grange Primary School in Bowness. I forgot to mention that in my script. So Bowness Academy was actually quite a good school. And I know that a lot of my subscribers from my old channel back in the day, for 2 years ago, they were subscribed to my old channel, and my old channel had like 89 subscribers, something like that. I've just like checked it out right now and it's on 89. I would love to find the email address for that, because it would help in the long run. But I can't seem to find the email address, so I'm going to have to start up a new YouTube channel, like what I'm doing and stuff like that. So that's basically it. What I do in my spare time, I like to play football, I like to watch football, anything like that. I'm quite a sporty person, so I like darts, I like snooker, I like tennis when it comes on the TV, boxing, I like the UFC, stuff like that. Sport is quite a good thing. It's very emotional at times, it's very passionate, and all that sort of stuff really. And also I like to go out drinking with my pals and my family and stuff. I've been drunk a few times, it's not good. You end up with heartburn and a sore head, stuff like that, but it's not really worth getting all that for it. But obviously you go out, you have a good time and stuff like that, and I always do that, so I was actually drunk on Saturday there. I went out to my local, the Bridge Inn at Linlithgow, and it was pretty mortal, as Scottish folk would like to say it. That's just basically what I like to do in my spare time, and hang about with pals and stuff like that. Just your random 18-year-old things to do, like really. And also, I forgot to mention that in my script as well. I mentioned about my job, but I've not mentioned about the state of education that I'm in just now. Obviously, I mentioned the primary school that I was at. I mentioned the high school, but I'm actually in a college education right now, and it's pretty good actually. I'm studying health and social care to become a befriender for old people, so a pretty good job, to be honest. It's very rewarding, and the course itself is amazing. Like some of the subjects that you learn about, like mental health, stuff like that, families in a modern care setting, and what did I say? Families in a modern society and stuff. It's all really, really interesting. I like the subjects this year better to the subjects last year, and also I'm doing a case study on one of my dad's closest friends. So what that entails is basically saying what his needs is, saying about all the theories, so psychological theories. I can't actually think of a lot off the top of my head. Sociological, stuff like that. So that's kind of it, really. But also, the best thing about it, the full class is full of lassies, like girls if you're from England. But so that's the good thing about it. But the course itself is really, really interesting. And it's a really interesting course. And if you're actually, the college itself is pretty good as well. So if you were ever wanting to do a course, I would recommend that college every day of the week. Like any course that you want to do, hairdressing, beauty and fashion, stuff like that, woodwork or whatever you call it. Just go to that college. It's a brilliant college. They understand everything, and they've helped me out with a lot better than the school actually that I went to, Bonus Academy. So that's basically the state of my education right now, and my job and stuff like that, and what I like to do in my spare time. On to the next one. My top 3 football teams. My top 3 football teams are Manchester United from England, so they're my first. I really, really love them. Rangers from Scotland, so I'm a Tim. And then Real Madrid. And the reason why I like all these 3 teams is for Man United. I've always supported them from a young age. I think I was about 6 when I started to support them, so 12 years I've been supporting them. Back in the Sir Alex Ferguson days, bloody brilliant, the stuff that he achieved. Stuff like that. And some of the players that they've brought through, like Cristiano Ronaldo, David Beckham, like Paul Scholes, Ryan Giggs, stuff like that. And then the reason why I like Rangers is because my cousins support them. I didn't like Celtic. I really do not like Celtic. I'm sorry for all those Celtic fans out there, but I just can't bring myself to like Celtic. I just won't have them ever. And the reason why I like Real Madrid is for one reason, because Cristiano Ronaldo, who left Manchester United to go to Real Madrid, I've always liked Real Madrid before Cristiano Ronaldo went there. With some of the players that they've had, like Royal, Van Nistelrooy they had at a time, Hierro in defence, stuff like that. And I like them because they're so good. Like the team that they've got nowadays is absolutely amazing. Like Toni Kroos, Modric, Bale, Ronaldo and stuff like that. And they're actually planning on spending $1 billion in the summer transfer window, I'm hearing. Sorry I keep on moving the camera around, it's just that my arm's hurting a wee bit. And that's basically it. And then my top 3 footballers are Cristiano Ronaldo, obviously, Paul Pogba, who now plays for Manchester United, former player of Juventus, sorry about this. And then Kevin De Bruyne, and that's a pretty weird one, because he's a Man City player, and I'm not supposed to like Man City players, but he's the best one. He's absolutely amazing, and that's basically it for football players. And then my top 3 foods are pizza. I love a good pizza. I had one on Saturday for Domino's, which a lot of people know is a bloody brilliant thing. A burger, kebabs. I love a good kebab. Oh aye, and I love a good burger as well. Oh aye, you can't beat it. And finally, my top 3 designer makes. Now you might think, what do you mean by that? I mean like designer brands, and my top 3 are Polo Ralph Lauren, so everybody will know that one, I'm guessing. CP Company. I've actually got a Polo Ralph Lauren aftershave. You might be able to see it there. So that's it there. I got that on Wednesday. 52.50 out of Boots, and pretty decent price, to be honest. And then CP Company, which you get off of Cruise, that's the designer website, and then also Givenchy. Now you might have heard of this, very decent make. It's a really good make. They do all sorts of things. But the only thing with the last two is they're quite dear. It's not with Polo Ralph Lauren, it's expensive. It's CP Company and Givenchy. They're the 2 dear makes out of the 3. And then Stone Island and Off-White, they come a close 4th and 5th. Off-White you might not have heard of, but I'll put a link to Cruise in the description, and you can go and have a look at some of the things on there. So that's basically it, guys. So if you've got any other questions for me, then put them in the comments down below. And also leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.